it will be brought back by the exam practice items. So when we get to some items, we still need to come back and check out some things. All right, so I'm not afraid that if you are skipping something or so, that's not an issue. We will definitely still look into even the things that we have skipped, and even things that we have done. We would still at some point still revisit them, okay, as the needs arise. So let's keep moving. All right. Okay, so I think we had a deal. Actually, it was a deal initiated by me. Okay, we had a deal to showcase certain things, and I gave a kind of how do I call it? Was it explicit, or I gave a kind of general work to do, the task that is not specific. Yes, it's not specific because I do not want to box you. I want you to simply have a grasp of what we want to do, and then you deploy your critical thinking, creativity, and all of that into what you would do and present. If I had issued something, definitely you would do it, no matter how complex it is. You would definitely get it out. And some persons that may not be able to do complex things, they may just back out and feel, yeah, I thought I've started recording, and they just feel, they can't do this thing, and then they feel they are not needed in the group. All right, but I want us to do things according to our capacity, so it's been made so generic. All right, so how do we regulate and moderate what we have done now? Well, should I use alphabetical according to what I'm seeing on my screen, Teams interface, or I should take a poll or look for a way of. Let me first find out those that have done this. All right, those have done something. The number in class is not yet robust. I suppose the ones here are the ones that have done their work, and the ones that are not here, they have not done their work and they don't want to be called Mr. Ebenezer. So I want to believe that everyone here has done this our work. Okay, Kweja Marachi, okay. Kweja will come first. Right, so who else? Okay, so Kweja is has raised the hand, so I'm going to call on names at will, at random. And so Vivian, thank you so much. Vivian 2, number 2. All right, so I'll be calling on names, regardless of these ones that have raised their hands. Applause to them and applause for them. So it doesn't mean I'm going to restrict it to these two. So I'm going to extend it to others. So get prepared when the roll will be called. Just get prepared. All right, so Amarachi, let's have you. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, I'm just trying to share.
Good evening.
Can you see my screen? Hello?
Okay, now class. Yes, I can see your screen. Now I
Yes.
want to say this. Class, this session belongs to us, so I mean to all of us. So let's respond. So deliberately I may keep quiet. Yeah, it's deliberate. Okay. Please just respond to whoever is in charge. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So I believe all of us can see my screen, right?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to start by showing us the projects. Then before I proceed to the workflow. So I'm trying to open my Excel sheet. So this is just all about data manipulation, split, remove, replace, and all of that. So the Microsoft Excel is um, so I hope we can see how. Can you see the Excel sheets? Hello?
Not yet.
No,
I'm not sure yet.
continue.
I'm coming over. I got Facebook. Go Facebook.
Hello? It's like somebody's mic is muted. It's unmuted, so there is a much background noise. So can you see my screen now? Hello?
No, we cannot see your screen. No, we cannot see
Hello?
your screen.
Hello?
Okay.
So you can only see attendance.
Can you see it now?
No, we cannot see it.
Ah. Does it mean I'm not sharing the main screen already? I'm very sorry. Let me
Share your desktop.
try to share it again. I'm very sorry. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this is the main project. Okay, so in this project, as you can see, we have the employee ID, we have full name, we have address, we have contract time, we have position. So now for this full name, each of the cell contains first name, comma, middle name, and last name. Hope you can see it.
Yes, you can see it.
Okay. So now for this address, it contains the street, then the city, and the country. So what we want to achieve here is to split the first name to be in a particular column, the last name in a particular column, then the middle name in a particular column. Then as for the address, the street has its own column, the city and the country. So this is the main project. Now, this output sheet is the rightful way it should be. Employee ID, first name, last name, middle name, street, city, country, blah 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 blah. So now, once we run this project, it's going to enter all this data accordingly. on this Excel sheet. Now, for the project, what I did was to add mid-range Excel, that is the data for the master sheet. Then I use the for each row activity, okay, to read the data input. Then this row 0, let me show you something here, sorry. No, when we are talking about the array starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if it's for the row 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why that's 0. So the array is to read from 0 to other numbers. Now, because I am going to use multiple assigned activity, instead of me to use a single activity that will make the work not to look well organized. So I have to use this multiple activity, that is multiple assigned activity. Okay, then. Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay. So
We can hear you. We can hear you.
okay, sir. So this multiple assigned activity takes care of the full name. So these are the variables that take care of the full name. So for the full name, first name, last name, middle name, and all that. So these are the variables. Then these are the code that takes care of it. Now, I have another multiple assigned activity that takes care of city, street, and country. Then the last one is, because I want to enter this information, so I have to build a table that contains the heading of each particular cell. So that's why I have to build the data table. So when I click on it, you will see it has first name, last name, and all that. So there is nothing much. Then this multiple assigned activity takes care of the end date. So I am going to run this program. So when I run the program, then we'll see how it's going to look like. Okay, it's not going to run because this thing is open. So I'm supposed to close the Excel, but let me just allow it to display the error message. So it's not going to run because of the Excel sheet. I should close the Excel sheet. So let me try to run it again. So it's run. This is the information. So now, if I should go and click to open the Excel. So you can see this was the master sheet. This is the output. So it's now read the employee ID, first name, last name, middle name, street number, city, country, this and the end date. So that is all about the project. Thank you very much. I don't know if anybody has any question.
Okay, questions? Questions? No, don't stop sharing. Don't stop sharing. Don't stop sharing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you're already having comments. That nice work. Okay, from Oluwashim.
Thank you.
Yes, since Oluwashim has used nice work, I will look for another term, a way of presenting my expression. It's a great and a nice job.
Thank you, sir.
It combines greatness and nice and being nice. Okay, now I want you to show us for instance, the multiple assigned activities, the actions we have that you have. So show us.
Okay.
How did you pull those
the
arrays? Yeah, how did you pull the arrays, separate them, and can you please explain to us?
Okay, now for this full name now. So because I want to read for the full name, so it's either I do maybe 0, 1, or you can copy the head of the row to get that information. Then that is all. Then I have to read it to string. Then for the first name, so first name there is 0. Array underscore name is 0. So it's just to follow up the array, what is it called, numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, and others. So what?
Okay, in a situation whereby you have your names in the master sheets, you have all the names, the first, the last, and the middle name, and all of that. But it's now being spelled out, categorized in the new sheets. So how did you achieve that?
How you can achieve that is to you have the first name, last name in the master sheet, right? Let's assume you have it here, right? Hello, sir.
Now here, under the column for full name, we have Smith, Jane, Ken. So we have all the names, all the values.
Yes, this one is Smith. Smith here is 0. This one is 1. This one is 2.
Yeah. So you need to explain it to us. You assume that we know, but we don't. We may not know.
Okay, so when we talk about what is it called, array, the first thing that should come to our mind is the first data is 0 by default. Then the preceding one is 1. Then other ones are 2. That is how it works.
So now, for instance, I'm going to start from the first cell where we have Smith, Jane, Ken. So, can you take us back to studio? Take us to multiple assigned where and the one meant for full name. So we have row full name dot string.
Yes.
Go to array of names. Yes.
So this one is the one that was for the split. You know the code for split.
That is what I want you to tell us. Yes.
Okay, sir. So this one is the one that was for split. So for you to achieve split, you just have to do the getter, then the split. Then you now put this code. This code is the one that was for split.
So okay. So you are using what are you using operator are you using to separate this now? Just space for full name, for under name.
Is it for first name you are talking about?
Yes.
This is first name now.
Okay, array names 0. Okay.
Yes. Then this one is for last name. So it's just accordingly as it is on the sheet. But the major one that works for that guy is that dot split. Then you now put the code, then comma.
Any other question? You can scroll down.
I want
scroll
to.
down.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go back to the Excel.
Is it this one or the output?
Excel, this one exactly. Please,
Yes,
in a
sir.
situation whereby in the full name you have
Okay.
Jane Smith, comma Jane, comma Ken. In a situation whereby we don't have that punctuation, that comma,
Okay.
can we still use array in that situation?
Yeah, you can use space. You can use the code space to get it.
Okay, to differentiate.
Yes.
Okay. Well done. It's a nice job.
Thank you, sir.
Please, can I see your output sheet?
Sir? Okay, output.
Can I see the output sheet? Yes.
Yes, sir.
You
Can
can
you
also
see?
remove the, yes, you can also remove the comma at the end of the last name.
Okay, for this one, right?
Probably
Yes.
by,
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I will
yes,
do
the
that.
comma yes.
I will do this
Okay.
for remove.
Now, from remove.
Yes.
Okay, can you do that now?
Space in your split method.
I think I did it for the last name. I would have to create a variable. This is the code that I do for the first name. So that should work for the last name. This is his name. So why is it not working?
Yeah, that.
So why is it not working? It should work now. Is it because of okay? Let me
Let's
just.
replace.
Huh? Hello. Someone was talking.
Sorry. I'm actually
Yes, sir.
okay. Well done. Well done. Nice. That's the beginning of this. Your multiple assign.
Okay.
That place where you, yes, the first assign statement. Yeah, the
For
street underscore full name.
okay. This one.
The street underscore full name. That first, the very first one. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So where you specified the element you want to edit, that you want to
Okay.
convert to string. I think
Okay.
you could also use the column number.
Okay.
Is it going to work? Like if
Yes.
you, instead of just
Using this
use maybe
approach.
it's 0 or 1. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's try that.
So when you are
Okay. So
done
I
with
think it will
this,
be it will be 1.
Sir, hello, Mr. Kedu, you are trying to say something.
yes, sorry for interrupting. Now, when you are done with this, so you have to explain how you come about splitting. Someone is raising a question from the chat box.
Okay.
Yes, that doesn't understand how you got to that point.
Okay. Now, so you were saying that let's use something like one, right? When it's not, I can't even hear.
Start.
I'm actually, you are not going to quote it. Hello.
I have to close this thing so that somebody background is noisy. Hello? Hello?
I don't know who is that. Hello.
Ah,
Zalif, I think it's Zalif.
somebody background is too noisy.
Alifo Johnson, you are the one disturbing us. Oh. Amachi, can you hear me?
Yes. I want to
Yes.
close
I said
this
you are not going to quote that number. You won't quote the number.
Yeah, which one are you talking about? Okay.
That one, yes.
So can you see it's RAM? So because of the previous one, it has to display under the DC.
You said?
Hello. I said, can you see that it's RAM? So because of the previous one, I couldn't delete it. Okay. So it's RAM under the what is it?
Yes, we can see it. We can see it.
It's RAM under the previous.
Okay, where is it? I didn't get. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
So you mean you have two now?
So it's
from
this
row
one is
7.
it's made, there it goes. Are you not in made there? So or should I just delete it and run it again?
Sorry, it's
Go
clear.
there.
It's clear.
Okay,
I
sir.
think it's clear.
Thank you, sir. I should stop sharing, right?
Okay, can we release
Not
that?
yet.
Sir?
I thought you said you
What
should
else?
explain this.
The split. Yes, the split.
Okay.
Someone asked the question in the chat box. No, she's not now. Please, she's not on hot seat. We are not as. Yeah, I'm just addressing the class. That you are not on hot seat. When we say that, explain to us, let us see. Now, we want to learn from you. We want to see how you did arrive at the results you arrived at, and see possible options. Like someone else may want to do the same thing, and we have another way to do it, and then seeing yours is like, oh, I could have even used this and all of that. So so you are not on hot seat. And then again, if there is any clue on how to do anything, you can also present it like, Okay, can we try this way? Can we? So it's welcome. The presenter is not on hot seat. All right, thank you. Go ahead, Amarachi. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So, um, for you to get this, you have to use the variable name for the particular this. So now, because of this name, I've already created the variable. Okay, so you now use that variable, then dot split, then now put this equal C. That's the code that works for us. I don't know if I answered the person's question.
I think it's clear. So that's just it's just like should I call it a code
Yeah,
to
it's a
split
code. Yes.
that row or that column. So to split the elements in that column.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who is there?
Yeah, Amarachi, nice one.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can
Hello.
hear you. Yes, sir.
Yes, I want to say something about the split you are using.
Okay, sir.
Now that full name,
Okay, sir.
actually what split does is to convert it, to split it into array of that individual name. So it will split it into array, and now that's why you're now using array dot name 2, array dot name 1, because this split full name has already taken it into array.
Okay, sir.
So I think that's the major use of that split there.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, can I stop sharing now?
Why are you in a hurry to
No.
run away now?
So I want to finish.
Amara,
As
hello,
students, I beg.
hello, Amarashi.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. I don't die
Could you
today.
please go back? Could you please go back to that Excel sheet?
Ah, is that to go back to Excel sheet?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Um, why are we having the duplicate of the employee ID?
It's because we ran it 2 times. So
Okay.
I should delete this guy. Okay, then
But
control
I thought
S.
it was not. But it was not. I thought it was not supposed to save.
It was not supposed to do what? I didn't
Or
save
will
it.
it? Is it going to save automatically?
Is it when you run it 2 times? Yes, it will. Because you have not cleared the
No,
first one.
when
Run
you ran it
after.
the first time,
Okay.
okay, does it save automatically? Because you
Yes.
closed the Excel application.
It will save. Okay, now
Okay.
let's just do the practical. Um let me just try
Run
to
the
close down this sheet now. So let's run
So
it.
see, can you before you run it? Sorry, please.
Okay, can I
Before you
open
run
it,
it,
Abi?
can you? No, 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 no. Like
Okay.
take it from the top.
Which stop? I don't understand.
Like from the
Hello.
beginning, or let me say from that for each, when
Can
you
you hear
were
me?
trying to read the
It's here now. Is it not here?
yes, I mean,
Hello.
no, from that for each,
Yeah.
because now that place you use dt input for each row in dt input, so not everybody will understand that you've already stored the master sheet in
Okay.
that dt input, right?
Yes. It's
You have stored it in an array, or in a data table rather.
yes. This is it here.
So that was the first thing. Then you now say for each row in that data table, which is the master sheet. So, okay, scroll up. Okay, so for each row, it will go to row column 0.
Yes.
That's the first column for each of the rows. Wait. Okay, then it converts it to string and logs it.
Yes.
Then this place, in this place you wrote row.
This one
You
is the
can
same
put
thing.
row
One.
1.
Or you put the
So row 1, you
the heading
convert
of
it to string. So that's the full name. It converts the whole full name to string. So was that the only two you did?
For which one are you talking about?
Okay, you only did that to just show that the code is working. So it's going to list.
Just like when you are doing and you are trying to run to make sure you don't land yourself into after everything. You can't know what to call it.
So now the main idea now is to now split that full name, each of the columns or each of the names, to split it into first name, last name, and middle name.
You have to create the variable.
So you now use multiple assigned activity.
Yes. Instead of having different assigned activity, you understand, it will make it to be more longer. So you can use this one. Then if you want to create another, we add. Sure you get. If I click on add now.
That's another. Yes, I understand.
Okay.
So quickly.
Okay.
Quickly go to the address, because it seems the address was a bit different because you didn't have.
It's almost the same thing. Full address, this is city, street, country.
So now, okay, because I noticed in the address, I think you separated the name,
the city,
the street name.
Okay, see it now. Address value 1. That's
the first thing, Abi.
Yes. Then this one is 0. Depends on how it is on that now. Wait, I've closed that. Wait, let me try to open it. So this one now 98, not this one, is 0. City is
So
1.
how did you achieve that? How did you specify that? So why does it not?
Okay.
You know, why does it not take 98 as 0, not as 1, road as 1?
No, he's separating it with a comma.
Oh, the comma does that.
See, are you not seeing?
Yes.
Is this not visible?
Okay, so what if there was no comma there?
You use space.
She will use space.
In that case, that means 98 will be separate, north will be separate, road will be separate.
Okay.
That will be.
So as it is like this, because of that comma, it recognizes everything before the comma as 0.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So yes, you have your applause, you have the love, you have the thumbs up, you have the smiles, you have everything on our reaction panel. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. That's a good one. Yeah, people are clapping for you. You know, it's a virtual world.
Give away.
Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Vivian, say Joe Shubu is also commenting. Yeah. All right. Vivian, Wegu, you can come up now. Vivian. Hello, Vivian, are you there?
I'm here. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
I think I will have to pass so because
I know you want to run away. I know.
Actually,
I was
I
waiting for you.
actually, I knew. Wait, John, hold on. Sincerely speaking, I knew in my heart that Vivian may want to take a bow. Okay, but you are not going to take a bow, as in just to get out. You are going to take a bow to get in. All right, so we still want to say, look, we are together. That is a fixed thing. All right, Amarachi has done what she's capable of. And yes, look, I'm serious. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. But I want you to be confident in yourself. Do you get? And every person here, I tell you, they are ready to see what you have done. And they are not going to tongue lash you. They are not going to bring, I'm serious. I'm serious. They are your friends. We are all together. Please go ahead. Thank you.
I good evening everyone. I didn't really do much, so like I didn't know it was. I just tried. I just
Why
I just
now?
tried. I just tried doing what it was even
But
Victor that kind of helped me out a little bit. I didn't know
what
it was going to be.
what I'm saying here is not even a little bit. What I'm saying here is a
No,
lot.
no, no, it's not a lot, because so okay. Let me just. It will even take up to how many seconds I'll be done. So don't worry
So
about asking me
don't
too
worry,
much
we'll help you
questions.
stretch it. Don't worry, don't worry. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So the idea was, I'm sorry I didn't put the annotations because we're just like going through this thing this evening. The idea was about registration, like um what is it called again? Gestation period, like my antenatal here. So I
Good.
antenatal visit. So the first place I have my input dialogue, says the first name, input your first name, and I have my variable as my first name too. Then I also have my last name. I have my last name. So I wanted to impute the one of the manipulation of string manipulation, which is this concate, the addition of the first name and the last name together. I thought maybe probably I could just do something of that. Then we have the patient's address. And under the patient's address, we have multiple choice. Then we have Abuja and others. Then under the if there's a condition under this address, it says um, if you are in Abuja, you should signify. If you are in others, you should signify. And and if you click others, it says you should look for a clinic that is closer to you. That is what it says there. But if you click on Abuja, it doesn't it just goes straight to the second input dialogue, which is the gestation period, and you'll be asked how many weeks. And under the gestation input dialogue, we have an if condition, and it says if the weeks is more than or equals to 28 weeks, which is 7 months, then then there is a message box which is their full name. Then you are your weeks you imputed. Then the is okay. Let me just run it, sha. So I don't look as if I'm talking too much. Okay, it says impute first name. Then address. I'll just use any. Uh, okay. So now it says impute your address. So since I'm not in Abuja, I will just click on others, and it says, and I also had a problem in that in the concatenating this that I imputed. My Vivian and Iwebu is kind of together. I tried imputing a comma, I tried imputing plus, but it didn't work. So probably you guys will help me out later, please. Then it says, Vivian, please do well to register in an approved clinic closer to you. Then next one is says impute in numerical format how many weeks. Sorry, there's a mistake here. There's an error. There's how many weeks you've been pregnant. So I'm going to say 28. And it says, there, Vivian, you are 28 weeks gone. You need to be coming for antenatal more frequently. And that's it. And if I decide to do otherwise, like, I mean, it's not much. Just manage this one for me. Hopefully, maybe next time I'll do, I'll do more. So, just. Okay, let me just put Abuja. So I'm going to be, and you see that it doesn't go through the part of saying you should look for a clinic close to you, because then it says okay, let me just put 13 weeks, and it to say you need to come every 4 weeks for checkup. I think that is what I did, Sha. I know it's not much anyway, so you can bash me now. Not much. So that's
Oh, great job. All right. So sorry, I will allow others
Nice
to
one,
pass their
nice one.
I beg you.
Nice one.
Vivian, you are not going anywhere yet, too.
We have questions.
Don't ask me too
Open
much
that.
question. Yeah.
Don't close your screen. Don't close it yet. People are here to review it constructively. It's not
Okay.
Okay, it's basically it's an if, right?
Yes.
It's an if activity.
Mm.
Okay. So how many conditions?
It was the first one, then the second one is it's just one each. So let me say 2 altogether. Okay. Yes. This one and the first one.
So if that condition is true, that's the
Which one?
just I don't know. I would have wanted you to just test it for different values so that we'll see the different conditions
I did
when it's
it twice.
true.
Let me just do it again, yeah.
Okay.
So which one? Is it for the address or for the gestation period? Which one?
Is the address also changing?
No, I mean, for the address, it will give you a multiple, like either Abuja or others. And if you click on others, it will tell you to look for. It's just like the program is kind of is or rather this thing is kind of programmed in just Abuja environment alone. And if I click on if I click on others, you understand that is it says you should look for a clinic that is closer to you. But if I click on Abuja, maybe I didn't do it well.
It's not even as easy as you said, because I'm not even.
You didn't understand.
Maybe someone.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah, well done. So the question I want to ask, well, I'm not really directing it to you. I'm directing it to Dr. Ebenezer also. Let me see your studio, please. Your studio, please. Okay. Don't open the. Sir, because in the question I want to ask, I experienced such in when you are using if statements. From what I don't know whether Mr. John that asked the question. At times when you ask, for example, you said that if so thing is greater than so thing, and you have maybe you test for a condition that then do this, else you are doing something else. Then what about if you are in your else here now, the first one, help me to the first if
Okay.
here you didn't use
Okay.
else.
Yeah, I didn't use else.
And there is a kind of continuation after you let's say the user selects others, there is a continuation that you still do something. But I believe, I don't know, is there a way where once it is others, after it displayed the things, terminates the loop? I've tried to, in what I developed, I was trying to I want to check whether I want to know uh, the length of the screen that a user enters, and once they enter anything less than maybe less than 3, it should show up that this particular message is too short to do, and it should terminate the condition. But it's still it's still there is a kind of continuation that shall still enter so thing for the when it is greater than 3. So I don't know whether Dr. Ebenezer can help us to answer such.
I had a similar problem. I was able to solve it with break activity.
Yeah, someone was about talking.
Yes, I said I had a similar issue, but I was able to solve it with a break activity.
Okay, to terminate the process.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. How did it work?
It worked fine, sir.
Okay, like in this case, like what we
Instead of looping, it will just terminate the whole distance once that else activity gets to the else activity.
Okay, yes, I'm looking for how you can make use of this opportunity to handle that what Sylvester has raised. So yes, I know you have done it. So I'm just now, yeah. Sylvester, have you used break activity before? Like, have you tried it?
Well, I tried it, but I was told, from what I got from they said that it can only be used for maybe for each, and was it not why that it cannot be used for if. So the reason I've tried so many things, but it didn't, is still
You
continue
put
the
you put the break activity in the health and
yes, it didn't work. It didn't work. But it can show also that to learn.
it's not just screen now. This is Vivian's screen that we are seeing. So it will be difficult, except we want to give Vivian direction on what to do. If you can direct her screen, I mean, someone can.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Since Joe did that, hello, is that John?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, please, I want to quickly present. My battery is low, so but I want to show something. I actually had an issue, so I don't know. Maybe we can all try it, or maybe someone has tried it before, or maybe we can try it and see how it goes.
Okay. It's okay then. So Vivian, well,
Okay.
what you have done is you have it's a lie for you to have said that you did something small. It's not small. It's, you have done something good. Yes, you have given us ideas on what to how to even help some persons. You have done something. Yeah, I know I would have loved that it comes from someone else, but the truth is you have done something.
Uh,
It's not like
yeah,
it's not like the way you presented it, as though you didn't do anything at all. No. So someone wanted to say
Hello, sir.
something.
yes, I wanted to say something, sir. You really tried. Um, you tried, really tried, man. I see what you tried to do, and I think the idea is very welcome.
Hello, sir.
You really thought of your what's the name of your project very, very well. I really like
Yeah.
the project.
Yeah, so,
Thank you.
in the last batch, we came to a point like this. You can go ahead, John. We came to a point like this, and what the person presented, she never knew it could mean something to us. But since speaking, taking it from there, it meant a lot. So, and I think that's the same thing with Vivian's
Yes, sir.
work. Yeah.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Hello,
So I
John.
used, yes, I used the flowchart control, a flowchart control flow type. So what it does is it opens a browser. It opens a browser, goes to this web page. The address is right here. Then so it scrapes a particular data on the page, which is a table of Nigerian companies that is listed on the stock exchange. So after it has scraped, this is the extract activity. So it extracts the data. Okay. Then it displays a message if that is successful. It says data extracted successfully. So then it goes on to it writes the data to an Excel file. So this I created a variable, or it automatically creates a variable and stores it. It creates a data table rather and stores it in this data variable. Then okay, when it does that, okay, it displays a message that the data has been written to Excel. So then finally it an email sends an email to a Gmail account with the Excel file as an attachment. So this is the body of the email. This is what the body of the email will read. And this is the subject. So I wanted to send it to this email. So, but the issue I'm having, this is the properties panel for this is the only activity that didn't go through. So all others, I was able to extract the data using the data scraping tool, and it wrote the data to Excel. But this part of sending the email attachment is where the issue is. So everything seems fine, except for okay, there's this secure password that I don't know how it works. Though for the login, because I have to log into the the email account I want to send the mail from. I think this is what this logon is for. So I created an argument. So the argument takes the email the email account. This is the email account.
Sorry,
And this is
sorry.
the
This
password.
email address, this.
Oh,
Should be a variable.
and it's on record. I will change it. I will change it once I'm done. So that's okay. And every other thing. So, but I
Okay.
guess I think the error is coming from this password. I don't know what I'm to enter in this secure password. So it says the password of the email account as a secure string. Is a secure string different from a string? Because I put that password argument there, but it's displaying error. So let me run it. Let me run it. And My system is slow. Okay. I think it's coming up. Okay, so this it's opening the browser. Oh. Cannot communicate with the browser. Please check the UiPath extension.
Change the browser, type of browser. Go to click, then go to properties. Change the type of browser. Open with another browser.
I've selected Chrome.
You can try it now.
Okay. Okay, so it says that the data has been extracted successfully. So then it's imputing it to the Excel file now. So it says the data has been written to Excel. So the last part is where it's returning this error. It says send SMTP mail message. Service not available. So I don't know if anybody has tried it or so this is the okay, let me want to go to the home. Okay, this is the Excel. This is the Excel document that you're supposed to send.
So after generating this Excel, it will be saved, and then it's meant to open your mail.
Yes.
But accessing your mail is it's not going through.
Yes, or something like that. So that's just it.
We need to check through the properties, see what has been printed. Meanwhile, to get input into your email, username, password. You can do that through credential manager. It's on it's on your system, your PC. So
I
it's
didn't
at
get
the
that.
back end. You can input your password, and I said you can use credential manager to get password, some sensitive information uh, into your project. Now, instead of the board, typing it and making it so visible, um, through your credential, the credential manager, you can input your details. Like if you type in, if you type in credential manager, we'll be
Yes,
going
sir.
on break shortly. Credential manager, if you now, yeah, not in the Windows search field of your PC.
Okay.
Credential manager,
Credential.
yes, manager.
Okay.
I see. Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, Windows. If you go to Windows credentials, I suppose. Now, wait. Now, so if you want to, like, for instance, you want to add maybe a Windows credential to this project, so you can simply create one by saying add a Windows credential, and then you put in um, the project name, for instance, internet or network address, my server, and all of that. So here you can put in this UiPath mail. Just give it a name that will be recognized by Studio. Okay, so UiPath mail, then username. That's the whatever
Yeah.
is your username. Then your password. You put your everything here at the back end. It will not be
Okay.
visible. You get it.
Okay.
So then so you can now go through this. So your system can recognize uh, this and then impute it from this end, not visibly. It will not be
Okay.
visible. Yes.
So,
So,
but what
so
I have to put here is it? Can I use anything, or I have to copy
eh,
it from there?
no, you don't. You have to just you are giving it like a name, and that name a tag, something that you will
Okay.
later, yes, at the point of when you need to use it in your studio, you just need to call on that
Okay.
um, as
Okay.
like
So let's
call it.
assume I want to. Let's assume
So
I want
how
to
do
get somewhere here now. So how do I do it?
Okay, now go to what you do. Let's just scroll down, not in your browser. I want you to just scroll down. Let's see the way
Okay.
it goes. Uh,
Is it on the?
no, I mean your flow charts. Okay.
Okay.
Um, let's you can open from your message. You send it to SMTP. Okay, let's okay underneath you can search for activities. Under activities, search for credentials.
Okay.
Okay, get credential. Let's see. Let's
Mm.
put it to send us. Let's see. Just put it into your workflow. Let me see the properties.
System is on there. Or I should put it.
Click and yes, let's check the properties. We won't go too far in this. That's the that okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Don't type anything, no. Just going through. Okay, so yes, this should work. At the asset name, the name you are supposed to pull at the other hand that I told you. If you put it at the input, yeah, it should work. Okay, the name of the credential to be retrieved. If you put it here, just the way it is. Like for instance, you have let's assume you used UiPath mail or something at the credential manager of your PC.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so that's what should come into
That's the name I'll
this.
put here.
Yes, then so
Then the password and the username.
we'll now run it just privately, maybe later we'll run it without the password and the what you have there.
Okay.
You can test, you can even test that activity separately. Okay, so when we come back, we'll perhaps maybe we'll look at this. But it involves, of course, you sharing some details, so I don't want you to go through that route.
All
Okay,
right.
your battery is low. All right.
No.
Okay, so let's come back by 8:35. All right, so then we will harvest other things. Alifo has not talked, and Jao has not talked. Apata, Babalola has been contributing. Okay, Dami has been applauding. Emmanuel Felix, Ephraim has been there, not saying anything, watching us. James, okay, James, if he was there, uh, will still come to your side. Joe, okay, you two are keeping quiet. Oguchukwu, Kingsley, and the rest, okay? Okay, so we'll get back. So we'll come back by 8:35. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. That for now. Yeah. I think we should be back for our break now. Hello? I know you hear me.
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Yes, sir, we can hear
Yes,
you.
sir.
All right, so yes, I think the last thing we were looking at was John Awes' work, and it was about gaining access into or providing um, some secured details for our robots, not from a visible foreground point of view, but from behind. Well, I resolved that I will push it to when we'll be talking about to orchestrator, and to be more useful, and that will set credential. We have set credential, get credential. Um, we have get passwords, type secure text. All of those will come together. Okay. All right. So, but the way it works is like what one of the issues that that I feel I wish to resolve with his work is the aspect of concealing his details. That's the way, the gateway through which you can do that is to do it through the credential manager. Right. So what will happen is the system itself will read uh, those details by itself, not from not in a visible way, such that everyone will see what is being imputed. Okay. Yeah. So yes, I still have some persons in the queue. Babalola Dami James. James has been showing his camera since. I don't know how he's achieving that. Hello, James. Hello, Babalola. Can anyone still hear me?
Hello, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We can
sir.
hear you, sir.
I can
Okay,
hear
all
you,
right.
sir.
I'm the only one in this room, so I'm using technology to connect to the outer world. All right. So, anything from your side?
Yeah, sir. I have something, sir, but what I wanted to achieve, I was able to achieve it. But let me just share it with us. Am I permitted, sir?
Yes. So
Oh,
far, we have seen what Amarachi did, how she used some string manipulation operations, to um, combine strings together, and Amarachi also, sorry, Vivian also did something with that line, and also John Owe. All right. Someone just came. You can continue with sharing your screen. I just want to engage that time while your screen is coming up. I think one of the things we saw was one of them used, was it Concat? And she was saying that she doesn't know how to. Yes, it was Vivian. All right. I was going to ask the class what should she have used in that case. Uh, Join it the way it is. It will combine it. It will just join it together. Except if you want to do some what I call ojo. Ojo means like foul play. kind of okay. You want to maybe hard space, but then that's not a neat way of achieving that. So you could have also used the join. Join would help to actually put your strings together in the way you want it done. Okay, all right.
Okay, but as I saw a lot of presentations tonight, I learned a lot and I can improve on it. What I did is just similar to what you did, but I wanted to see how I could select, like from this my string now. Let me bring out the string. Okay. Oh, okay, sorry. This excuse me, sorry, let me display. Okay. Okay, from this my string, I wanted to see how I can select each of the words. Like now, if I want to, I can try to select I love uh, robotic process automation with UiPath Studio. That was my plan. But from my code, what I'm getting is not what I was expecting. And let me come down to my output. Well, anytime I run the program, this is what I get. This is what I get. I just get each of the, okay, this is the first message box, and this is the second message box. So I get the first letters of the words I want to bring out. You can see from the letter I have there is LL, TB, RPA, WU. So it means that I love to, sorry, let me bring it out here. What I actually wanted to bring out is that I love, uh, I love, uh, I
Okay, the
love.
first character.
Yes, it's I one is L, then followed by love. So I wanted to bring out the words, not the character. Are you getting what I'm saying, sir? Everyone getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
The problem, I can't even see your text is too tiny. I don't know if you can zoom your this a little bit. Your screen. It's too tiny.
But now it's still the same.
Yes,
Is it
sir,
okay?
from my own end. I don't know
Is it
for any
okay?
other person. It's too tiny from my own end, but I don't know for any other person. But you can proceed anyways.
Okay.
It's
Yes,
perfect from my side.
Oh,
Okay.
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 It's very visible on my side.
Okay. Okay. But you can see my
I
code.
can see everything boldly.
Okay. Okay. So
I think you need to zoom in now, so that it's not.
It's too tiny.
I can hardly see it actually from my own side.
Yeah, so I don't know. You use something here.
In what you can do, Olalikon, is when
sorry,
you
it's network. Sorry, it's net. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
yes, yes, I can hear you. What you can do
Yeah, we
for
can.
us,
Okay.
maybe we can see the activity. It's just the code, the expressions that we are not seeing. So what you do
Maybe you
is,
should go
what
to that.
you go to the
Maybe you go
properties
to the
panel,
bottom.
and then
Okay, what about
here,
now? Are you see it now?
okay, stretch it out. Then you can now click on press Control plus on your Control plus
Okay.
plus plus plus.
Okay. That is a control plus. Is it okay? Can you see it now?
It's coming up. You can Okay, I think
Exactly. It's okay now. It's very much okay now.
Okay, so this is the code I used, and that's what I achieved. It was just giving me only the. I was thinking that this code should give me substrings. So I tried to use the substrings, and it's giving me something else. Can everyone help me with this, please?
And what do you want to
Please,
do?
what are
And
you
what did he
selecting?
return?
Okay, okay. Let me explain myself again. I have my string from the start. I have a whole lot of string. I want to extract words from the string. This is my string now, and this is my. I want to extract from here now. Can everyone see the screen?
Yes.
Like, okay, now for example, now I want to extract. I love. I love the best robot process automation. Then with UiPath, I want to extract those words. I want to combine them together and bring it out of these old strings.
Okay, I think you need to use array expression.
Okay.
Ah, I wish I can
I
remember
did
it.
that.
Yeah.
I
Let's
converted that
see.
here.
Let me see the code that you are trying
So
to.
I converted this for. I converted it to an array. This string 4.
And
So
that
it's
one is the what is it variable, right?
yes, the variable.
So what about the code? That is, try to zoom. Is it control plus plus? I don't know what you did then.
Okay, let me read. This is what I did to convert it, and you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, but if you run it, does it run?
It runs. It brings out, but
Just
it
run
only
it.
brings
Let's
out.
see.
It only
It
brings
put
out the
out the whole
first
stuff.
letters. It brings out only the first letters.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello. Yeah, the reason why it's bringing out the first letter, your last this message box, open it and zoom it. Let us see.
This one, right?
No, the last message box.
There is
Yes.
one I love. Oh, this in the use.
Okay.
Open it and zoom it.
Okay, the last one or the one on my screen, which of them? I don't
No,
understand which.
the last one, message box, the output.
Okay, the
Yes.
out.
Open it and zoom it. Yes.
Okay, let me run it and bring out the.
No, I'm saying this one, this studio.
Okay,
This one, no, I'm
this
talking
one.
about this message. Yeah, exactly.
This one.
Okay, open it and zoom it. Open the text, the
Okay,
code
okay,
inside,
okay,
and
okay,
zoom it.
okay.
Let us zoom it.
Do that plus something. I don't know.
Plus,
Okay,
plus. eh.
okay.
So
Can
the
you
reason why you are getting, sorry, the reason why you are getting the first letter is that you are calling. Look at zero means the first. You have already converted it to array.
okay.
Then zero means the first letter, the first character. Then one means the second.
Second
So
one.
that is why. So you should be able to fix if it is what I love should be I zero space one, then L0, it will be around maybe 0 to maybe
03,
5,
04, 05. That you can't
zero
do
5.
this. Yeah.
So it will be 0 comma 5 instead of 0 comma 1 that you put. Did you get
Okay.
that? So the
Yes,
reason
yes.
why you were just referring to 0 comma 1, 0 comma 1. So it's going to pick the first character. You
And this.
understand?
Okay, what if I don't put
So
anything and I just say substring and I send it? Because from string 4 into bracket 0 means I. So if I remove these numbers inside and send and try and run it, let me see if it will work. Is it possible it will work? You do understand what I mean?
No, I got what you said. But even if you don't use array, you can easily use substring instead of using array, converting it to array to pick each of the words. But if you use substring, you will just what you just need is your variable name dot substring into brackets. Then you fix
The
your
numbers. Yeah.
the numbers there. It is
Yeah,
going
you
to work.
can. Yeah.
It
Okay.
will work.
Let me try what you are saying now. Let me just try only one. Let me try only one and see. Okay. Okay. Dot sub
Okay,
into brackets.
I can see James. Yes, I can see James is raising his hands. I don't know if you want to also share thoughts with us. James, do you want to say something to what Babalala is doing? James, your hands are up. Do you want to say something? You want to respond to what is on?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
we are
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I've been raising it since morning, but I think my network delayed the visibility. I also wanted to. I joined the class when you were talking about another method to use for instead of concat. So I wanted to inform you that I also did a small processing where I used joined instead of concat.
Instead of conquer, and it works.
Yes.
So you can help out in that. All right, okay. All right.
I didn't actually follow Vivian's message, but I used joined instead of concat.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay. So
the class
okay. All right. I will come back to your side. Let's come back to Babalola. Let's
Okay.
focus on
I've
Babalola.
gotten it. I've gotten it now. I've gotten it now. I've gotten it now. So
Now
what I
you
do?
do something. Sorry, Babalola. What
Yes,
you
sir.
have, the string you have. Where
Yes,
you
sir.
have, I love UiPath, I love everything. Now you copy it and put it on Notepad.
Okay.
So we'll see what has changed with the changes in your code.
Okay.
Just control here, everything. You can break it down like so that we can enter, yeah, something like that.
Is it okay like this?
Maybe you just need to increase the font size.
That is it zoom in or what? Zoom out. Or that control plus, but it doesn't see full screen.
Is it okay now?
It will be small by the time we want to use it. You can make it bigger than this. So you can now go back to, okay, that's, okay, can I go back to what you said you got?
Okay. Okay. So what I did, should I show the string? What I just changed there is just the 32 and the string as you told me to. So I'm running it now. Okay. So I have UiPath.
Okay, how did you get, I think, UiPath, only UiPath?
Yes, that is string 32 from the notepad now is string 32. So if you count from I now, that is I is 0, love is 1, robotics is 2, process is 3, automation is 4, It is 5. Is 6. There is 7. Best is 8. Where is 9. 2 is 10. Program is 11. Robots is 12. 2 is 13. Do is 14. Your is like that until we get to UiPath, and UiPath is 32. Did you get me, sir? Did you get me? Everybody, did you get me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that's all, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you.
We can hear you.
Hello? Yeah, okay, thank you. Yes. I want to see what we can do with what has been done so far, amplify it. If it's possible, and if it's possible, can you copy your word and post it into the chat box?
Are we still online?
Yeah, have you sent it?
Sending what, sir?
Sorry, your composition in Notepad.
Okay, my network went off.
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't share it. Okay, let me share it. Sorry. Okay, can we see it now?
Copy that text and share it on the Teams chat.
Okay. It's done.
Okay. Yeah. So I love robotic process automation. From our, it is the best way to program robots to do your task in an easy way. From our, hence, I will do all it takes to learn RPA with UiPath Studio. Okay. Alright, so yeah, now like what I first got from what you said, like you wanted a few things from all this, you wanted to extract some things from all this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for instance, let's say you want, I love, maybe you simply want to say, I love.
I love the best robotic process automation with
I love
UiPath
best.
Studio.
Okay, so we are going to do this together. So I'm copying this. Yeah.
Should I stop sharing, sir?
Yes, you can stop sharing. Yeah. Thank you so much. My studio is coming up, so yeah. Can you see my screen?
Not yet, sir. Okay, now we can see it, sir.
Okay. So what's the title of the project before you? Can you see it?
You are trying to open Notepad.
Yes. Now, what's the title of the UiPath project? Can you read it? I mean this.
Baba's project. Baba
Okay.
project.
So, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, what we want at the end of the day is we want. I love this.
I love the best. I love the best robotic process automation with UiPath Studio.
I love the best robotic. Okay. I love this. Okay. So let's go. So, who is helping us out now? This is what we want to achieve. Yeah, so what do we do? I love the best.
Sir, sir, can I ask a question, please?
Yeah, is that Joe? It sounds like Joe.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Can we use modify then under, let me see.
Modify text.
Modification should be combined text for this operation.
Modify text. Yes, we can. Let me see if that will work. Actually, there is no straitjacket to achieving whatever we want to do. In fact, there is a lot. There is a yes. It's a very technical way. Regular expression. You have to be looking for some things, looking for this and calling for some terms. All right. if we have, well, because all of this, they work together in manipulating your string data. Okay, so if it is modifying text, it should. Now let's. I was thinking I should go in the particular route. We are bringing another one, so let me bring in modify text. Perhaps I should first assign. We call this string something text. What are we pushing it? Let us push it into quotes. Then quotes and paste. No. Paste is really main thing. So okay, so this is a string. So we have this. So where do we start from? Should we start from modify text? It's our class.
Sir.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I think it's fine.
What are the limitations with modified text?
Okay, we'll use combine
and explore. So I'm simply, it's what you are telling me that I'm following. Text to modify. So
we'll search for I.
Okay.
Then I think plus love, then I'm just trying to see if we can use this method to solve that problem.
Sir, I don't think we can use this.
This text, modified text.
Because it can search for these texts individually, then combine them.
Oh, that's okay. It's not
We'll go to the answer.
Yes, yes. It's not.
Sir, sorry.
It's not manipulating. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, sir, I just.
Yeah,
Hello,
that
sir.
sounds
Please,
like Bidemi.
Yes, I can't see the screen.
Really?
Yes.
But the screen is on from my side. I don't know.
The screen is okay. It's on. We can see you, sir. We can see the screen.
Maybe you log out and come in again. Just log out and come in again. Okay, so that will be, that is what that will be this, like you want to, let's say you want to change robotic to robots or something, you want to change it, that's what modified text will help to achieve. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Alright, that's
So, okay, sir, so what does combine text do?
Combine other add modification.
The screen child. Oh. No. Maybe screen. That's one.
You are not still saying it.
No, sir.
Message. Why did they not invite us?
It's visible. I don't know what I can do from here. Okay, I can see Stevens is granting us bailout. Okay. Can you see my screen before Stevens come up?
Yes, sir.
No,
We
sir.
can.
Yes, we can see your screen, sir.
Now, if you cannot, you need to log out and come in again. It could be internet bandwidth. Yes, and then I also learned that Microsoft Teams, sometimes they also try to block some guest screens, and they block some
Give me bread
things they
now.
will
No,
be
it's
able
not
to
bread I requested
access.
for. Give me the one part.
Since your mic is on and you are conversing with some persons.
The other one is how much?
And they are not speaking RPA.
The part, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, it's Kingsley.
Excuse me, sir. Can I suggest something?
Okay.
It might change. If I want to learn that thing, I will tell you.
Kingsley.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I wanted to say since you already use split to separate the string into an array, why don't we just use the array index to get the particular text that we want?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So this that should be students. All right. So you have this to separate your string into substrings. If I'm getting what Steven said, so you have substring 0 as in the first one. This is another substring. This is another substring. And then so we have 0, 1, 2. So this one will fall into an array. Is that what you are saying?
No, when he typed in string 432, he gave us UiPath on the third line.
Oh, okay.
So that means he already split the strings into array indexes. So I for 0, love for 1, robotic for 2, process for 3, and so on, up to Studio X. So if we want I love, then I think we should write string 40 plus string 41, then plus string for whatever index this is, then best, then all the way.
Yes,
There's no need to keep.
Yes, you already got that. You only used what he did, the string to the D was just to show that he got what was discussed. The advice he got from the class. So if you want us to go that route, it will. I'm going to let me look for a better way of doing this. But I also believe that since you have been joining together, so you have a grasp of. Don't take this. So we have this one as 0. If I'm on a Word document, I would have used the table to do this job, but this is Notepad. So like that. So you can provide the other index, and so we have 2. So it's saying 1, 2, 3. I love 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we come to 9. So what can we do if we want to make it a bit complex? All right, from this, that's 9. I already have it as 9. solve. So it's RPA with UiPath RPA. This is 32, this is 31, this is 30. I'm still following. Okay, so all right, so this is not that there. So we're going to have something like this. I love that 0 plus 1. Plus 1 plus 9. Steven, am I getting your points?
Excuse me, sir. You know he stored the array in string 4, str4. So this should represent their indexes. So it should be str bracket 0 plus str4 bracket 1 plus str4 bracket 9 and so on.
Now let me get it right. Now
It's still the same thing.
Now let me get.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Even if it's the same, let me get what he's saying. He said we already said.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I said is not just 0, like str4 bracket 0.
Okay, I'm simply using this. I'm not saying that I'm going to hide it this way.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's not. No. I'm simply using this breakdown.
The index is okay. I understand.
Yes. This is okay. So we have plus 30. And we have plus. Plus 31. Plus 32. All right, so that's all. So I love so it's like I think in further mathematics also they call it associative property or something. I can't recall, but I think I've seen something like this. That's so back to so we crash this, crash it. Alright, so maybe message box. So here we go. We call it string text. That's the string. So what do we do? String now if you go by this route, can you tell me what could be the pitfall, the disadvantage? Is there any disadvantage? Sorry, let me put it. Is there any disadvantage in going? Yeah, it's going to give us the results. Or just tell me disadvantage. What are the options?
مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين
Let's
Who is praying?
Who is singing?
أنعمت عليهم
No, this one as soon as in the talk, maybe sing.
الضالين
I think it's a Jawa Bidemi.
Sir, can I talk?
I suppose I may be wrong. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, you know, we can't actually use the actual string variable. We have to first split it into an array before we can now apply that.
Okay.
Like the string that is containing the full text, we'll split it first. So string text dot split. Then we'll use space to generate each array index. And then the C represents character. Dot split, exactly. There should be space within the, not with a comma, with space.
Sir, we're supposed to use assign activities.
There's supposed to be a braces. There's supposed to be braces.
Assign activities.
Exactly. Not message box. We should assign it to a variable, an array of strings. Then we'll now use that stuff.
Sir, I can't scream.
Hello.
Yeah, Marachi, yes.
I think the best way is to use two assign activity. Then the first one will contain the actual results. Then the second one will contain the actual result plus the array. Then we can use dot remove to scrape out the particular data we don't want.
So the title of this one is called Another Dimension. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I said, I think from my own point of view, if we can use two assign activity, the first one will contain the actual results, then the second one will be the where we do the whole work. Then we can use array and dot remove to scrape out the particular data we don't want. So for example, that I love blah 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 blah, then it will break down. Now count the numbers of words we don't want. Then now put dot remove in brackets. Then we'll now put the numbers of the array, that is if it's 0, 12, to scrape out that particular data, to remove it, then now combine the actual result the one person wants to get.
Hello?
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Oh, okay. All right, so which part should I follow? Let's follow the wisdom part first, then we'll come to Amarachi's part.
Let's proceed with this one, then maybe you can try out that one I'm talking about.
Okay. And still get the same results. Yeah. Okay. All right, so go ahead. Wisdom and esteem.
Sir, it seems you are the assigned activity should be two, not one. Mm. So add the second one.
Yes, exactly.
So you create a variable.
So just you can use any variable, string for or exactly here, array string, array of strings. Okay. So string test dot split.
Do I need to do anything here?
Yeah, change it to an array. Array of strings. Exactly, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now string test dot split. Brackets. Space within quotation marks.
Between quotes.
Then just space, exactly. You
Why
can
not?
add the
Why not comma?
because what the string that is separating each letter, each word
It's more of
is a
space.
space. Comma just appears once. If we use comma, then we'll have only two strings.
I think comma appeared twice, so it will not suffice.
If we should use a comma, I think we should have only, I think, two strings because the comma appears only once. Let's see, for character.
There is no comma, just C. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry about that.
And so
there's nothing else. With
Hello,
this, we
sir.
cannot.
Hello, sir. I think there should be a braces in the bracket.
the braces. Okay. Since we are splitting with this with space operators, if we insert braces, what will the braces do? For what
Let's try it first. Let's try it.
No.
no, we want to see where we have.
Okay, if we get the array. Okay, we just.
Okay, so
You
only wisdom and is it Babalola now?
Hello, sir. So
Okay, Sylvester. Okay.
So now is array underscore string text in brackets. We are calling the string is 0 plus.
Let me remove this. I should go back to this place.
No, it's okay. It's okay, sir. This is okay.
This is okay.
Just
See,
message box.
to test, we can just type array string test of 0. If it gives us I, then we know that we are okay.
Inside the message box. Inside the message box.
Message box. Put the message.
Yes. Just try
Array
string.
underscore string, yeah, into brackets.
Just use 0. Exactly.
Bracket
If
zero.
it gives us I, then we're okay.
Zero.
I should.
No, just 0.
No quote.
Yeah, just 0. Yes, sir.
So we expect to see the first sentence.
And the first.
That is I. We're supposed to see I.
Well, since we have split it here with space. Hi.
Right. Exactly. So we are okay now.
So we can now pick each of the
plus and add the values we need to put in those array in calling the arrays.
In order to put space, you can put plus, then into quotes space.
Yes. Plus then in
quotes plus. That plus. Then put two quotes and put spaces in between.
I should put two
quotes.
Okay. String for string.
Yeah,
yes.
For strings.
Space, put a space there.
The space in between them, yes. Then plus, then next.
Plus array underscore string into 1.
This underscore?
String, that array underscore string test.
Okay.
Then to bracket 1.
And so it goes on like that, following this, this pattern. 0, so 0, 1, 9, 10, and all that. Is that the only way to get to this? So this will be the I love space. The next thing, I love, and it goes on like that. Let me just jump to studio. I love studio. Yes. Plus, I love studio. Okay. All right. So, all right, Amarachi. Thank you so much, Amarachi. You were raising something. You have an alternative to this. Yeah, let's go.
Let's see if it will work. So let's do That's the actual results. That is the I love. You see, you are password or something of that nature.
Let me not disable this. Get it out. You want to see the actual result, didn't it?
Okay, I love robotic process automation. So we are removing from where are we removing, please?
You are removing this first.
It is right.
You are
It
removing
is
this
the best.
one. You are also removing this.
Okay, so now if we count from I love is 0, L is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. E is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 23, 24, 25. That is, if we count to the place want to scrap. Okay. Then
Okay.
assuming
I will, don't worry, I will wait for you. Let me just follow. It won't be from the head. Let me just follow. So I'm back to the studio. What do you want me to do now?
Okay, now I is 0.
Okay.
Counting from I is 0. Then love is, L is 1. O is 2. V is 3. Okay. E is 4. So if we count these two, where we want to scrape.
Where we want to scrape this from here.
We are starting from robotic, right?
Yes.
So if we count I is 0, L is 1, O is 2, V is 3, E is 4. Okay. Then R is 5. So we now do 5. We'll put this what is it called, the actual result. Then we'll now do dots remove in brackets. From this R is 5, comma. Then we'll now count the words that want to remove. That is R is 1, R is 0, O is 1, B is 2, O is 3. That's when we count it, then it will not be the preceding number. Then we'll close the bracket.
I'll call this following your am I getting it, or there's something I should do?
In brackets, then we have to go and count the array to know what and what we are removing.
So I'm removing 2. And
okay, let's just remove. Okay, let's just remove. Assuming you want to remove love and put robotic. Okay, then I is 0. Love is L is 1. O is 2. V is 3, E is 4. Okay. So now what we do now is 1, 4 inside that bracket.
But 1 is love.
4. Let's see if it will remove that love.
Hello, sir. It's still on the comment. Comment out. You need to remove the comment out.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Sir, sorry, sir. Have you declared the array 2 as a string, sir?
I want to check even the level, the scope.
The scope.
The scope. Oh, it has not been declared. Okay, so we have LE, robotic process automation.
Yeah.
It is the best one.
It removes that love. So the love is not there again.
Okay, so this, because I'm looking at the two routes, clearly, and so it seems the one proposed by Stevens and colleagues, that's easier, friendlier to go with. Or is that my thoughts?
Yes, sir. It's easier, sir. It's the best, sir. And it's more flexible.
Okay.
It's more flexible.
Okay. Now we have this LE from. We have this LE from 1 and 4. This referring to this and this.
So 1, 2, 3.
It requires a lot of
stress in counting.
Yes. Okay. Now I was let me okay. We have said this. My thoughts. I don't know how we can make that thought a reality. It's a thought, and there is no crime in thinking this way. It's a thought. Is it possible to have this? We should split this into substring. Can we do that? Like split this into substring using the comma, what's it called now, as a separator?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So we have we split it. So we have this separate. So when we now have it separate, is it now possible to something like you pick from each substring and now index what you need and put it in. That is a more complex way.
Yes, sir. It's still complex.
It's still complex.
It's very complex.
You do that when you want to actually, when you don't want to involve the other partner. When you don't want to involve the person in the development of what you are doing, you just go in the wrong, not in the wrong direction, in the complex direction, so that life will be difficult for that person. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not teaching us to go complex and to make life difficult. I'm just trying to. I'm thinking like like a human being that we have.
Like a businessman.
Okay, like a business. This guy.
Is
Businessman.
that like funny?
I'm like, it just come with some codes. Like when they invite another person to come and help them unravel it, that this thing is not working the way it ought to work, and this and that, and then they just bring in this person, and the person looks at it and say, sorry. Maybe the person spend the first 3 days on it, no clue, for something that they need to run with, and then they are just like, don't worry, you will come back here. Maybe that is where all those complex things will fly. Okay, like it's a business statics actually. It's not for teaching learning purpose settings.
It's for encryption.
Okay, yes now. So code you want to code the code. All right. Okay, so there are actually various ways by which we can approach whatever we want to do. We are not limited to a particular route. There are different paths we can take. But what is important is to know what of things. Like we have tried modified text. When we got there, we saw that modified text will not do the job. We ran out, and then we came to some, I think, some other, one suggestion, and then we felt this one will not work well. And even myself, I thought something complex, something that it would take a longer time to achieve. But what is most important is you know what you want to achieve, and you just follow that route. Okay. All right. I can still see Stevie's hands up. I guess he forgot somehow. I suppose because it's before Christmas. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, I would like to. Yes, I would like us to stop at this point. I have not heard from Dami, and I did not hear from Ian today. Now, when I said I didn't hear from them,
Good evening,
not
sir.
as if I'm expecting. Not as if I'm expecting you to interrupt the class. Okay. I know you from Victor. Victor is there. Ephraim is there. Felix is there. I think apart from Ifeanyi, if I'm not
Good evening, sir. This is Dami.
Dami, you don't talk while we are in class. You have your own place. When you talk, you have your own space.
No, not that, sir. I just don't want to always disrupt the class as long as I'm still following.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, I understand. I understand your height. Okay, like you don't want to bring your weight to disrupt the workouts. Okay. Okay, your colleague is saying that your own method is it's advanced. By the time you come in, we want to shut down our studio. Okay. All right, thank you.
No.
All right. Who else now? Ransom the law. Okay. It's been a while. All right. Hope you are still with us. And hope you got something. Okay. All right. Renaya just told for me. It's been a long time, not a while in your own case. It's been a long time. Are you still there? Renaya just told for me. Okay. Yeah, Sylvester, thank you. Yeah, good contributions. Amata Okende, quite lucky. Yes, lucky. What's going on from your side? Though I've heard your voice today, but I want to hear more. Is Lucky still there?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, we are here.
Okay, all right. Hope you are good. All right. Yeah, Leonard.
Sorry, the balance of the patient. That was why.
So, thanks to all that have contributed. Vivian, thank you seriously. Thank you very much. You may not know what you have done. Down the line, we would have to refer to your work. So don't remove it from the system. Have it intact. So anytime we can call on it for whatever reason, as a matter of using it as learning teaching resource. Okay, and so let me just Amarachi, I can see your hand. So yeah, Amarachi.
Yes, sir. Please, I had an issue over the weekend. I was trying to, practice on the associate
the exam. Is it the exam? Okay.
Yes, but I don't know why I couldn't even create an account. So it was asking me to input my password. I don't know if it's a general issue or maybe I can't even.
Yeah, so far, from what I read from the page, it looks like they are doing a kind of upgrade. And I think they have a date range to do that. And that may affect functionalities, I suppose. Yeah. So I would.
Okay, sir. They are done with the upgrade.
Okay, sir.
They are done with it.
They are done.
When?
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
I was able to log in
today.
tonight.
Oh, great. Today. Oh, great. Good news. Okay.
You can log in now.
Maybe I will try that.
For Saturday, Sunday, it wasn't working.
Okay. Thank you very much. I will try it.
All right. Okay, then again, I saw on the platform questions about the version of tests or exams that we should be expecting from 30th of June. So I think it was Ephraim, yes, that initiated that. And then the documents I've read, as I looked at it more keenly, if you go through everything, you will see there's simply what they are simply saying. Okay, this is the content, and the content is still like the umbrella, the what we are looking at, like the topics, selectors, all those things, control flow, everything is still within what the new version is. The version, what the new version is presenting. So, but down the line, we need the change that will be coming in. We'll get to know, and it will not be a total change. Abarachi, yeah, you still want to say something?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to know.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I've just seen your answer. All right. So that's about that. Now, if you have any information, do let us know.
So was there anyone among us that couldn't log in? Maybe as a result of any challenge that I had, similar challenge that I had before now.
I thought Amarachi said she could not log in, and we have answered that it could be because of technical resolution.
Not necessarily. No, through the.
I couldn't log in.
I'm not referring to that platform. I'm talking about the training platform now.
Okay, Teams. If anyone is having issues, then that person will not be here, I suppose.
Okay.
Do you know that person?
No, normally they usually comment on our group chat now. Or they may call any other person that is in this platform that is unable to, whether he or she is unable to access the platform. Well, now what I did, sir, what I did in the other day, it was my laptop that gave me the free access. I tried it on my yes, on my Android phone, but didn't work. So, but today I'll install it and install a new fresh one. So instantly it was a free ticket, and I was able to log in.
Well, even myself, accessing class via my phone has not been going through. So it's been posting error in accessing, and I've been wondering why. And I have other accounts of Teams. They have been going through no issues, but this particular one has not been going through. I have the ones I have they are used for the other class, other batch. It's going through, not no issue, but this very one. So, but then I've notified the person in charge. I helped with this to look into it. Maybe I will get back. I will push it again. If there is any issue. And then again, someone asked a question about YouTube videos. Joe Samuel, yes, asked a question. Okay, he's not even in today. All right, yeah. Well, I will get information on that, but I will simply, from my end, I will simply say you can visit the LMS. Yeah, visit the LMS. And I suppose it may be the same process, just that YouTube will be okay. YouTube will be more accessible, and then sometimes if you want to use your free night data to watch something, that will also be a plus via YouTube. But if you are not seeing anything on YouTube, you can check that LMS, and I will call your attention also to one of the videos that we're missing. It's because of some reasons or a particular reason. I think the one for I can't remember. I will get the case now. That one is not available. There is need to edit some things and then push it up. But every other video is available on the website. Okay. Thank you so much for your response. Let me not take it beyond this point. This is 1 minute past 10. For some of us in Nigeria, it's just 2 hours to another day. So we'll see tomorrow and look at something different. Thank you. Thank you much more.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Yeah, good night, sir.
Nice, sir.
Have a
Good night, sir.
Good night, stars and
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, sir.
sir. Yeah,